Hey, it's Raven Tactical here. Kind of got a little bit of an observation video this time around, and it's going to be kind of titled in the concept of how does a country or how do people go to war? So, if you look at the psychology of how they train troops and train people to go to war during that time, you rally the troops around having a common enemy. So, the common enemy, right? You're going to label them an enemy. You have to be able to dehumanize them. So you come up with usually like a slang term for that person. You come up with that kind of concept. So, I mean, during a lot of the Iraq invasion war stuff, they would call Muslims Hajis. And it was kind of both, a term. There was other derogatory terms for them. But you had to get to the point where you dehumanized them. You took away the ability to say, they're not human. They're monsters. Because it's easy to, once you label them a monster, you can get people that really do a lot of things, disgusting things. The same thing that other countries have done, right? When the Nazis took over, they labeled Jews, gypsies, and all these things. They labeled them, with derogatory words. They're not human, they're subhuman. So then you start making jokes, right? So the jokes and all these things are like, they're the devil, they're this. You use their stereotypes against them, and that's where it goes, right? So, in short, what do you think they're going to do now? Now that they have total control? Well, now you're starting to see it. The unity doesn't exist, but you're starting to see things like, all conservatives, all patriots, all pro, like libertarians, all, old school military people who believe in the Constitution, they're all being labeled. And they're being labeled domestic terrorisms. Why is that, right? Why are we being labeled domestic terrorisms? Because the mass public is really stupid. And the mass public is no different than the mass public in Germany during the Nazi regime. They're no different than the Soviet Union. Mass public is mass public. They don't want to think. But now they're being told that you, your church leader who's conservative, are all domestic terrorisms. I mean, why is that, right? Because we stand against the things that they want to push, the agenda of socialism. So, in order to go to war against us, they're going to do several things. One, the label is going to get pushed into, a threat. So we're now a threat, we're monsters, right? You see that now at the Capitol with AOC and the people labeling Ted Cruz murderer. They're blaming people for the Capitol uprising, right? They're blaming people for that. And you're going to see other false flag movements. I think, and you can almost quote me on this, you'll see some sort of Vegas-style shooting where it's going to be some patriot-minded guy that's a loner who's going to be the scapegoat for all of it. Because they need a little bit more. They need more so that they can push the agenda. Right now they only have the Capitol thing. And our side is really, kind of in my opinion, our side is mostly talk. Mostly talk. Because really, who's going to give up a lot of this, right? Our side isn't going to really go forward and be like BLM or Antifa. We're mostly talk. Because our side still really wants to try to win on the political values or a legal battle. Because they want to push for that. Which is fine. But as soon as this goes off, you're going to see people like your neighbors turn you in. If you've ever been at the range, they're going to turn you in. If they don't like your post, they're going to turn you in. They're going to see things that, you're going to see signs go around. Report your neighbor. Report this. I've seen signs already on the highway and it was an FBI sign that said things along like this. If you've seen anything at the Capitol, report it. And it was very like George Orwell, like 1984. It was very much like, if you saw something like there, report your neighbor, report your family, report your dad. And it's like very strange. But I think what's coming too is you're going to see more than just that. You're going to see it's okay to kill your Republican neighbor. It's okay to hang them. It's okay to impound them, take their car, steal from them, burn their house down, burn their church down. You're going to see things like that come up because take their business, shut down their business, because it's the same things that happen over and throughout history when you label people this. It's okay because your kids are going to grow up to hate us, and they already do. Look what the Department of Education has done. They have made and ensured that you hate anything conservative, you hate anything that's patriotic. There's few of us left, and I think it's going to be a sad couple years. I don't think we're going to win politically ever again. I think the Donald Trump era was an era of grace and being able to prepare. I was hoping for 8, but we got 3 years. I don't know what to tell you as far as what to prepare for. Prepare to basically be a little gray. Prepare to rally the wagons and encircle your wagons. Bring your little circle in tight, because you're really going to want to make sure the people that are in your life are the people that are going to have your back for life. I've always said this. Having a lot of friends doesn't mean much to me. Having people in my life who I can go to war and have them be there and be able to shoot and protect my life, my family, and everything around me, and we'll go down fighting. Yeah, those are the people I want. I don't want fake friends. And fake friends like that, they'll turn you in. When they turn you in, they're going to get a reward. And they're not going to care. Because you are nothing but a monster, and they're turning in monsters. Look how many people are so angry about Kyle Rittenhouse. Look at it. The guy's a kid who clearly defended himself, and yet they're willing to lynch the kid. They're excited to see the kid raped in jail. Read some of the comments sometime. It's disgusting. So, anyways, guys, it's Raven Tactical. I'd like to share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're getting close to 800, which is cool. I'm trying to get this channel expanded as far as we can go. I have a couple videos coming up. It's just been in subarctic temperatures right recently, so going outside in the dark at -22 to film the rest of this flashlight stuff really hasn't been a priority. Staying warm has. So with that, it's Raven Tactical out. Have a good day, stay safe, and stay alive.